till like the last. Okay. Obviously, they knew what was going on. You don't just pick like 70 random heroes and be like, oh, we picked 7.
I thought they had realized a certain amount of heroes in. Is that yours? 20, 30 heroes in.
Is that your plate of food?
No, that's not my plate.
That's mine.
That's Quinn.
It's good chicken.
Why? What's up?
I mean, it's just
leaning.
It's just bothering me. All right.
There wasn't any room.
Are you gonna be comfortable with it being there, or should we get someone to get it out?
I'll just try to keep it in my blind spot.
That sounds good. No, but VP, since you see VP up there on the board, they all got kind of goofy smiles. You know, there's really jolly folks. Besides, you know, sometimes on Twitter they get a little angry, but that happens.
I don't think that's what no one's face looks like in pubs, based on this stream.
I heard he's.
Да я ваши рты ебал, вы ёбки! Что это за баш? Пидорасы, блядь, заебали! О, как у меня горит, это просто нереально! You're fucking useless piece of shit!
Been tossing some games here at the house in pubs. Is that true?
It's true.
Has he just been like? Does he just give up?
Sometimes North American Dota gets the best of you. There's nothing you can do about it.
You guys were in SCA for a bit. Do you enjoy NA more than SCA pubs?
NA is probably like, you know, if I had to apply some non-definite numbers, I'd say NA pubs are about 10 times better than C pubs, and then China pubs are probably like 100 times better than the both of them.
All right. What about Europe? Have you played there?
I haven't been into Europe for a while, but I'm sure it's pretty low skill.
Yeah, with the PL mid.
Don't worry, you didn't rub it in, I don't think.
It kind of sounds like you are.
Yeah, you know, now that I've mentioned it like 4 times, I guess I am.
Just keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to use examples, man.
No, those examples are good. It's like when you're reading a textbook and you have the picture instead of the text.
Grant, I didn't realize by me accepting to cast and also asking Quinn to come join me that I was just going to get flamed by BSJ for 30 minutes.
I mean, we're both just talent. I thought it
was going to go the other way.
Oh, there's a lot of...
What kind of tournament is this?
Who's running this? That's an Elder Titan pick. You called it, Peter. Good stuff.
Yeah, I got a real mind for stuff like this.
Yeah, you really do. The Omni Knight doesn't... Am I wrong? I thought last couple times I've seen Pasha play it, he's a Radiance buyer on that hero. Does he switch it up?
I haven't seen Omni Knights go for Radiance. It's a bit slow of an item. It's like if you're doing so well in a game that you want to buy a Radiance, you probably should just buy other items to keep putting on more and more pressure throughout the game.
It's kind of like a consistent growth and power rather than like a sudden huge spike.
Yeah, and he's not some lone druid who's going to bust out a 50-minute Radiance, right? He's going to like limp his way to like a 20-minute Radiance or something.
I think we saw when it was when Sacred did lose, that King Tekka did. He had like a 20-minute. They were losing. He had like a 20-minute Midas Radiance
on Omni Knight.
Yeah,
yeah, it makes sense why they lost then.
Yeah. He said, "Let's go."
Oh, the Cole took FP and Optic took Dire.
That's not what I was looking
at. You were trying to look for the
the flames. Oh, I forgot this was
the meme. You know PPD called us bad?
Yeah?
Yeah. Called you bad?
In all chat, in the game. And no one noticed.
No one noticed?
I didn't see it.
No, like Ohio was like...
It was lagging. Then Ohio said like, PPD started saying something, Ohio just replied salty. PPD replied bad.
Wow. Jeez. You kind of want that kind of banter though.
Do you?
I don't care.
I mean, from a viewing perspective.
The next game he just kept playing me. Like in the lobby, but I had him muted the whole time, so like I didn't even know. And then after the game, my team was like, "Oh, do you see what he's typing to Envy?" I was like, "What is fucking talking about?" Like,
oh my goodness!
I actually never unmute that guy.
Yeah.
Because he's like one of those players you should just keep him muted. Because he doesn't even mean half the things he says.
He's trying to get under your skin.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of person he is.
I did the same thing at TI4. Like
Flame.
Yeah, I would do it in the draft, actual draft, and then because no one noticed because. The ops didn't actually see the draft. I mean the
spectator chat.
You have to click the button, right?
You have to click that chat button.
But no one ever does that. Yeah. So I'm always like flaming some people. Like I will pick Drow and I'll just all chat question mark. And I have the entire enemy team muted, right? So I don't hear anything they're saying. And they're typing something back, and my team start laughing at them. But I don't see any of this. And I just keep like, "What's your plan?" And like, I'll pick Physics and I'll be like, "You lost." And then like the Russians, like they start like spamming. Like everyone else is kind of ignored them, but like the Russians, I think it's Empire. They started typing in the Russian. And everyone was so weird. They got so mad. after a game too.
It's a Rubik ban, boys.
There's a Rubik ban. Wyvern, last game was ignored, right? It was left unbanned, unpicked, and this time.
Wow.
That was a godlike story, by the way. Thank you for that.
Complexity is serious. Kyle didn't insta pick some.
Germany was like middle of winter. I was wearing like shorts, and everyone just looked at me like, "Who is this dumbass?"
I'm sure
And then
that's
I
why, I'm sure that's why they were looking.
And then
at
I
you.
talked, and they're like, "This guy is American," so that explained it.
I don't think it's about shots.
No?
No.
Oh wow! Come on, man. This is the first time Lil ever fired a shot at me.
I mean,
First time for everything.
you as an analyst now, not being a player, do you think that's true? Was it because of your pants?
Bamboozled. Can you define bamboozled for our non-English speakers at home?
To be utterly confounded.
I think you
that
have
did
to
not
also
help at all.
define. I know.
To be confused.
To be confused. That's
Can't use a fancy vocab word and then define it with another.
really make people think here.
Thinking.
But soaring,
Point out something.
I have seen a couple Medusas win against Megas, so
yeah,
we'll see.
as well.
27K is a large amount, though.
Yeah, that's big.
1,000 for every kill.
Damn.
Wow.
That's math.
That's called quick math.
Stats.
Right there, yeah.
Appreciate that. Always good to have someone on the
BSJ
panel.
That's what I bring to the table sometimes. You know.
Appreciate it.
You should just become a stats guy.
I should.
Just make
Watch
up
out,
random,
Nahaz, I'm
just say
coming for
random
you.
stuff.
It works. I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, if you don't lose your voice.
Oh yeah, Peter. I was talking to other people. What would you know? Your on Twitch, your subs. What are your fans called?
What? Who are you,
You know,
who are
you,
you talking
Peter.
to about this?
You.
You said you were talking to
Yeah,
other people.
we were talking about it yesterday,
BSJ,
yeah.
people who stream like Sumail. Like, what are your fans called? You know?
They don't have a name.
They don't have a name.
They're actually not even existing, I think.
Oh no, man. Green wall is made, but No Tail taking so much damage from Ramses. Goes for it. They get the kill. Ulti is gonna fly from Resolution. AA blast. Oh, barely gets out of there. Mask of Madness, give him the move speed to get there.
These baby blasts are hard to land.
Pretty small.
Yeah, especially when all.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Soul Catcher is so nice against this Underlord.
Holy smokes. Whoa. Yeah.
Be right back, John.
Pasha.
And they just are going to take this tier 2 so easily. Ramses gets it. His gold per minute is just soaring.
Yeah. 666. 666 on Ramses. Oh my goodness.
Getting a lot of no-tail vibes from this Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
No
Are ya?
comment.
What's
huh?
that supposed to mean?
Wait, it's a joke.
Oh. I just was trying to get it.
All right, I was saying this tournament, No Tail's played a couple of
Underfarmed
Dragon Knight games.
That's fair.
Fair. No one's had a quiet game so far, guys. It's just pretty much has been this Broodmother running around.
I remember
This is
yesterday
fun.
no one pointed out that he didn't, like, he was sad that he couldn't win games with playing PKB on Dragon Knight with 2 items.
He might get his chance
Hey.
here.
But it's
Well,
Pasha.
Pasha. Yeah, you're right.
But it's probably going to be the same thing.
But still, it's not him.
I mean, because the way the game's developed, right, DK is put in this position where it actually doesn't matter if he goes 0 and 10, because his team's going to carry him anyway. And that's just the magical powers of drafting.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Envy does live, though.
Yeah. No surprising.
He's on by a century.
Did they finish off Roche? Sorry, I didn't see.
No, it's
No,
still
it's
up.
no.
They're in it now. They'll probably secure it.
Envy's trying to go. Look at Envy, quick!
Envy's going to die to Pasha. Right when Dragon Form ends.
Envy was gonna do some creep wave cutting up there, and Pasha sniffed them out.
Pasha, knowing the team he's playing against.
Yeah.
It's give you a chance to go to Chai.
Yeah, it's
Like a team.
Yeah, it's nothing. But if you get a ton of points for majors and stuff, then
Yeah,
like,
but
no one's gonna want to kick you because you could help another team get into TI maybe or something.
yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of crazy stuff that definitely can happen. Now, we're just waiting. Well, what's been your favorite event so far this year that you've been to?
Summit, of course.
Summit, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Have you been? And I don't live here either. Have you been enjoying California? Have you done anything or just played Dota mostly?
Actually, some of our guys went to the beach
Yeah.
and Apple Store, and maybe had a little walk on the city. But
Why are you laughing, Baba? Huh? Come on.
Just funny. And just chilling at home. It's
Yeah.
a house. It's pretty cool being here.
Yeah. I mean,
Good weather.
Actually,
Yeah.
my
Nice
best
food.
tournament is ESL and Macau.
Yeah.
Macau is awesome.
They call it it's a party city, right?
Yeah.
You go out a lot and just party, or
No,
after you?
it's
no?
just about the
It's just
tournament.
cool, like just being there.
Yeah.
It just looks cool there.
No, I mean about the organization. Of
Oh, the
tournament.
organization. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's what we're talking. Gotcha.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked, absolutely taken down.